I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is...
No. Keep away from us.
A large, liver-spotted man, barrel-chested and paunchy, cowers in the far corner of the room, his white hair a tangled, stringy mess. He covers his face and chest with trembling hands, unable to look in your direction.
Maybe we should come back later?
He looks up over his hand, the muscles around his eyes twitching and begin whispering to himself in sharp hisses, as though having an argument with himself? All at once he stops, shaken, a sudden calmness falling over him. His head tilts forward slightly and he looks at you dead in the eye, like a concerned animal about to pounce. His voice turns suddenly raspy.
Maerwald isn't here, and he isn't fooled. He has sent for no callers. Be gone, deceiving spirit.
I'm going to be honest with him here.
Maerwald will speak with you, but you will maintain your distance, or you'll have me to answer to.
What? How many different people are inside this guy?
Come to speak to Maerwald. Maerwald whose touch is poison. Maerwald who knows not his effect.
I was told that I'm a watcher, and that you could tell me more about it. About that, tablet of some worth after that. Once you two are finished, of course.
The window. Window to the ether, where spirits dwell. Hear and reach into it. Speak and listen through it. A watcher sees souls, reads them, knows their pasts, souls of the living, souls of the dead, an empath, and the souls see them back. Used it to help beings in both realms, did I? What the gods wanted of me, thought I.
The gods put me in the world for vengeance, and I obliged.
With a quick spasm, his shoulders straighten and his voice becomes strong.
It was the gods' wishes that we protect those lands. My way was the only way to remove the foreigners. Little I knew.
You seem to have lost your mind. I'm not going to say that. I was accosted by spirits on the way here.
No. No! Forgive me!
Okay, you seem to have lost your mind.
Lost? No. Found more of it. Too much. Too much to bear. An awakening.
Huh. How could a simple awakening have driven you to this? What's an awakening? See, I don't get to use their law to do stuff for me.
Many lifetimes we have. Souls enter womb and exit corpse. Carry with them all experiences, all knowledge, all identities. Yet we do not remember. Hidden from us. What end? What end? Only the gods know. Certain things can stir memories from lives long buried. Awaken the old memories. The old
Are these all the
personalities.
Maerwalds of centuries past that we're busy talking to here?
Memory, personality, identity, any might resurface. Or all.
And I seem to be having a conversation with several of them right now.
Ghosts of the mind. Maerwald has lost control. Maerwald's body no more.
The spirits that I passed, what are they?
Spirits and not spirits. Always whispering to Maerwald, reminding him of his mistakes. No sleep. Watchers see memories before them, form them from the essence of their own souls. Once Maerwald awakened, he could not make them leave. Gave them more form, not less.
Their memories from previous lives?
troubled memories, angry memories, pulling Maerwald back, reminding him his mistakes. Marauder and soldier, soldier and marauder, how could they know?
Why do they still trouble you?
My fault. All my fault. Soldier and marauder, soldier and marauder and Maerwald. No forgiveness for what's past. No undoing what's done. No sleep. No sleep for the Watcher. War there was all around. War of stone, war of tree.
He's talking about two different wars fought back to back long time ago. The Broken Stone War and the War of the Black Trees. The usual conflicts between locals and settlers getting out of hand. Both of them. Some folks are still mad about what one side did to the other, but that was a long time ago.
Death we brought to the settler men. We, the 9 claws. Claws of 9. Worse what we did to the women. For love of the gods. The gods' love. For their love.
I met one of your memory spirits. There was talk of raiding a village. Voice becomes rusty and he is somewhere else in another place and time, speaking to someone unseen.
Hold her down. Head her. Give this Addy a bitch an heir that belongs in Air Glodfath.
His soul is marked by flame, and those marks will never heal. His trial has broken him. But better than to live in weakness. Okay, so what do I even do to this guy? Here we go. Take your time. It's over now. It was long ago. Continue when you're ready.
The boy. The boy. The baby boy. The boy. Conceived in the raid. Conceived by force. Vessel for Marauder. Slain in the raid. Marauder and the boy. Marauder
A
and
baby conceived by
soldier.
the raider. What do you mean it was a vessel for him?
For the soul. A marauder's soul. Same soul. One soul. Boy's soul. Marauder's soul. Raised in lies and vengeance. Raised to soldier. Raised for the fire. Born for the fire.
Then that was his mother I met in the keep. She told him his father was killed by the raiders. So she lied about that. The father was one of the raiders. And that raider that was killed, soul went into the little boy that was born, who was raised as a soldier, who started the fire that he was talking about.
You'll get no pity from me. The crimes of the 9 Claws clan in the last war are still unavenged. But the gods are just. They have led me here. In my father's name, every one of you will burn. Lighted.
What, so he came back in his next life to burn his own clan? No wonder he's such a mess now. You see, that's what happened. He was a marauder first. This is Maerwald we're talking about. Then he was born into this new body of this boy who became a soldier, and then he killed his own clan afterwards.
Soldier
That's
and
bad.
marauder. Lies and vengeance. And dead villages. All dead. All dead. What for?
See, it would have been okay if he didn't know about all of this. These things are meant to be happening behind the scenes, but now he had this awakening and he... Wow. Wow. I don't know.
How little we know.
How do you tell a spirit from a memory?
Fragmented our memories. Stuck in time. Mindless.
I've seen apparitions like this elsewhere since I became a watcher. Oh, no, no. You too? You too? Poor woman. Poor woman. utmost sympathy in his face.
They will take you too.
What? An inevitable madness? That can't be right. There's always an answer to be found if you look hard enough. I like this Kana guy. Always positive.
So fragile, the Watcher's mind. So real, his memories. Once awakened, how can he sleep?
If I'm awakened to a past life, how would that have happened?
You were reminded of it. Strong memories, lingering lives. They dwell near the surface, waiting to be remembered, waiting to take your mind for their own. Maerwald sat at his hearth and watched his fire, watched the wood burn. Then came the memory of another fire and burning wood and screams.
His face trembles involuntarily. There must be some way to make these memories go away.
No. Always there. Always remembered. Can't forget.
I didn't just
can't
remember.
unsee.
Someone caused this. They wore masks and spoke of books and keys and a queen. There was a man there. He seemed familiar to me.
Keys of lead. Books of burden.
Yes,
Queens
the queen that was.
were. Known to me are they. The leaden key.
The Leaden Key? It seems like we share an enemy. Lumen. Assassins and Watcher Wakers both. They certainly keep busy. Okay. What can you tell me about this Leaden Key?
Secrets. Secrets and deceptions and schemes. Who knows their answers? Not they. Not they. Crossed them before. Hatred of Watchers. Hatred and fear. Much we see. Threat to
Who's the queen they pray to?
Woodica. Goddess. Crown shattered and body burned. Binder of oaths and grudge holder. Bearer of justice.
Good
But
question.
whose?
If the Leaden Key caused my awakening, could they undo it?
Many secrets do they keep. Unawakened? Mayhap. Who
That's
else
interesting.
if not they?
Where can I find them?
City of Defiance. Never far from the Queen.
Okay. No, I need to go so I can find this man from the Leaden Key.
Sleep well. Sleep well.
Hold! I know your will die. Your actions were seen. You would sooner betray us to the Adir land thieves than take
Okay,
orders
you're
from
mistaking
me.
me with someone from a past life.
Your betrayal is for nothing. Your warnings are lost on these foreigners, and their blood will be Gallowayne's tribute this night. I have asked the elders for the honor of claiming your head as
Whoa,
my
dude.
first trophy, and they have granted it. Beg for the Seeker God to grant you a quick death.
Crave al Philathilim.
This is not happening. What? What? I didn't want to fight him. Stand out of the way.
Yes?
Stand out of the way. Let the tanks get in there.
Hey.
You can cast some armor on us. Oh, this party. Such an amazing setup. Run around. He's up in there. He can just knock them down. Knock Maerwald down, please. You can stand back a tick. Put the wounding shot on Maerwald. Let's see if we can stun someone. I don't know how this works just yet, but I'd like to do... Ooh, it says it's obscured. Okay. Fine. You can attack this one then.
Huh?
Everyone seems to be doing alright.
Eh?
A well-oiled machine. That's my party right now. He's dead. There's a change in the air of the keep. What was thick and suffocating feels to you somehow more breathable, as though yielding to a conquering invader. Maerwald's body lies inert. You can feel his soul lingering there, uncertain. There's something unique about his soul in this place. A bond formed in decades of inhabitants and lordship that feels somehow palpable to you, as though, even in death, the keep knows its former master, and the former master remembers his keep. Oh, in your mind's eye, the bond seems to you as frayed rope. Ghostly and alive, its frayed ends writhing like tide pool anemones. And you find that if you concentrate on it, you have the ability to manipulate its strands. Whoa, so what am I meant to do here? Repair the rope, bind in Maerwald's soul here as an eternal warden? What if he goes crazy? Draw upon the energy of the rope itself, siphoning knowledge from the connections. Okay, let's bring him back. The frayed pieces twist and fuse, and as the bond strengthens, the fibers become metal and the rope becomes a chain. You watch as Maerwald's soul recedes into the floor, melding with it, spreading thin across it until it is one with the entire place, a silent guardian.
No
Wow.
problem.
That's intense. There's his grimoire as well, which is kind of cool. Speak with the steward in Cade Noir. I'll do it. Look, as long as
Yeah,
Maerwald
sure.
didn't replace her somehow, I'll be fine with it.
Light.
The worn book lies on the
sound.
table, its pages filled with nonsensical scrolls.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot more down here, so
You cannot wait that older set? I don't want to
I'm gonna
discuss
go up
it.
first and see what actually happened to this place right now. Maybe they're gonna be together in there? Because, shame, she really wanted Maerwald back.
Aye, you're right. No sense listening to that old bam part.
Damned Virago, not now!
Wait, what? Is he busy having a conversation with himself? Man, where do I pick all these crazies up? I really know how to choose them, don't I? Duran's was bad enough. Oh,
I felt Maerwald's passing.
he gave me no
You
choice.
slew him. It saddens me to hear it, but part of me is grateful to no longer have to wait and worry in darkness. This place has always known its master, long as it's had one. It has a will all its own, which has little to do with the castle and much to do with the land it's built on. It looks to you as Maerwald's successor now, whether you care for it or not. A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed. But in the right hands, it could be so much more. If you had only seen it in its day. Will you...
I would
will
love
you
to.
stay?
Seriously, I have a few things to do first, but I'd love to. Maerwald said that I must go to the City of Defiance in search of the Queen. If it's Defiance Bay you seek, I'm sorry to tell you that you've come a long way for nothing. The Eastern Barbican collapsed decades ago, and Maerwald never got around to rebuilding it. The road here is a dead end. He got as far as gathering materials before his mind became preoccupied. I could make arrangements to have it repaired if it's your will. When it ceased to be the previous master's will, I became powerless to do anything about it. For what am I but the master's instrument? It would take time, but far less than find another route to Defiance Bay. What does being the master entail? How do I repair it? Maerwald set aside materials for the Barbican, and they're still available to you. In the future, if you want to make further repairs to the keep, you'll need coin for supplies and labor. What does being the master entail? Why, there are many responsibilities involved in maintaining a keep. The extent to which you wish to get involved is entirely up to you, of course. Part of the reason I'm here is to ensure that things run smoothly in your absence, provided we've been given instruction. If you instruct me on which repairs you wish to conduct next, I'll make the necessary arrangements. These may take some time to finish, but each will provide you with additional resources once they are complete. Given somewhere to place them, we can hire tradesmen to provide you with supplies or ingredients. Repairing the keep will raise your prestige and draw both helpful individuals and unwelcome attention from bandits and opportunists. If we can raise the keep's security in turn, they will become less of a concern. You should know, however, that the position does come with some risk. Your name will grow in fame and you must contend with threats to the keep. And then there are other things. Okay. What did you mean when you said it was cursed? Maerwald's curse was his own, a Watcher's curse, but his predecessors have not fared better. There's a presence within the keep, or rather far beneath it. At least such has been the conclusion drawn by all who have come to this place. For what spirits still linger in the endless paths oft speak of a master below. Every effort to settle here has failed. From the time of our Aedirran colonists onward, beasts rise from the endless paths until the new lord or lady is no more. The one who dwells below this master does not tolerate rivals, it seems. I have seen from time to time intrepid explorers descend to lay claim to what answers they can, but none return. With the force... this is the force which has kept Caed Noir barren ruin and robbed me of my hopes. The endless paths, that, my friend, is where I must go. Where we must go, if you will go with me. Whatever devils lie beneath, I think to what knowledge we will find. Wow. Oh, think to what knowledge we will find. Perhaps this master speaks Aedirran. Okay, what are the endless paths? Endless paths of Odnua. That is the name given to the labyrinth beneath the keep. The Earl, we were warned by the Glanfathans that the site was cursed. There's a legend attached to it, though at the time we thought nothing of it. Ruins were built, and it is said by a powerful Ingwithin named Odnua, who ruled there until his people turned against him. They destroyed his endless paths and filled many of the upper tunnels with soil and stone. No one living knows how far down the tunnels stretch, and few who have ventured there have returned. There's much talk of riches and treasure. The promise of Ingwithin relics alone has drawn many fortune seekers to their deaths, I fear. Who's the master below? I could not say with any certainty. I believe it must be tied to the man said to have been the architect of the endless paths, the Ingwithin tyrant, Odnua. Some claims his spirit endures, or at least has laid a curse upon the site. I cannot imagine much remains of his work, for the ruins have been here 1,000 years or more, but what is left is impressive. The Earl certainly thought so. You may have seen, while below, the hand of a great stone statue Odnua constructed. I haven't seen that yet. Perhaps it is a statue of Odnua himself. I didn't see that, so I should definitely go back down there before I leave. But I'm not the master of Caed Noir. Am I not the master of Caed Noir? Of course you are. Keep would have no other. But the endless paths are a different thing entirely. It's unfortunate, really, that they are so closely intertwined. If the master below is not dealt with, there will always be a threat to the keep from within. I know it's much to take in, but if you would master this place, then I can only advise you seek out this Phobos before it destroys you. Okay. Time to find this city. You must know this queen you're looking for. Defiance Bay has no queen. The Mekwins of Aedir haven't reigned here since the war, so who is this queen then? The only queen with any power there is Wudika. But that is her. That's the one Maerwald spoke of, at least. I'm told they erected an exquisite temple in her honor there, but I was never able to see it. If you mean to go there, we can get started right away on repairing the Barbican. You need only tell me what you wish to do, and I will take the necessary arrangements. Maerwald kept a ledger, as it happens, And I have taken the liberty of updating it. You could take a look if you want. Let's see. Then we'll get underway at once. The steward's voice becomes giddy with excitement. I'm so happy that I'm making her happy. Know, my lord, that this is but the first and least of a great many undertakings. The keep supported a great many buildings and servants for many years. If you should wish it, we can repair some of the outlying structures, and they will bring you a wealth and recognition, drawing people to your service. Rebuilding the defenses will keep your grounds from becoming overrun, as they did under Maerwald's keeping. You need not choose all at once. I am pledged to your aid, and as long as you are the master here, we shall always be linked. You need not step upon these grounds to speak with me. That is useful. Wherever your travels may take you, you can make your will known to me if you but reach out. Oh, but first, of course, the Babrican. Ooh, here we go, here we go. This is madness. Some cost money and will take time to complete. Each upgrade can add security or prestige to the stronghold and add additional functionality like resting bonuses, periodic free crafting ingredients, or new stores. Events occur as the stronghold in the stronghold as time elapses. The higher your stronghold's prestige, the more positive the events tend to be. However, high security is also important as it can prevent theft and kidnappings. Kidnappings? Who are they going to kidnap from here? Adventurers are opportunities for your companions and adventurers to an experience while they aren't in the party. Oh, so you can send them out, like follower missions from World of Warcraft. Visitors can affect security and prestige of the stronghold while they are present. Some events can offer rare items for sale during limited periods. Hirelings help defend your strongholds from expensive collateral damage in unfortunate event of an attack. They cost money to maintain, but their cost usually offsets the potential for damage. Hirelings also contribute to the security and prestige of the stronghold, sometimes negatively. From the party management screen, you can select which allies are up to when they're not in the party, or what they're up to. If you haven't assigned them to adventures, you can see how long it'll take for them to complete their assignment. Recalling a companion or adventurer from a mission before it's completed will forfeit all the potential rewards from that assignment. Nothing to report. Okay, purchase. Done. Bright Hollow Restoration. This is nice. That's an inn, I suppose. I'm gonna consider what I want to get before I do anything. There's a lot of stuff here. Wow. Incredibly cool. There we are. It's the state of the keep. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, and I think I can click there anytime to open it. Wow. That is far too cool. So now we have a whole bunch of updates to our quests and stuff. Our main objective is to go to the Temple of Boudica, but then we have this. Explore the Endless Paths, and then all the others. Man, oh man. That is unfortunately going to be it for this video. You can check back here soon for more. Give it a like, share it, and do all the other good stuff. Most importantly though, happy getting our own stronghold. Because that's pretty impressive, right? Seems like Mr. Kana wants to talk as well. We'll do that soon.
Eh?
There you go. Happy that.